What's going on, goal grubbers and footy fanatics? Strap yourselves in for a nostalgic rollercoaster ride through the beautiful game's most bonkers moments. Let's start at number 20. The 2010 World Cup will definitely go down in history as one of the most best mundials of all time. At least for most countries, but definitely not the Three Lions. Wildness is probably an understatement of what happened the moment England's Frank Lampard unleashed a thunderous shot against Germany that clearly crossed the line. But the goal line technology, which didn't exist yet, couldn't help as the referee waved it off, a moment of pure injustice that still stings for England fans. It was in the 2014 World Cup group stage Uruguay faced Italy in a tense match for qualification to the next round. Luis Suarez, their prolific goalscorer, was lurking in his opponent's box, looking for an opportunity to score. In the 79th minute, a tussle breaks out between Suarez and Italian defender Giorgio Chiellini. Suarez sinks his teeth into Chiellini's shoulder. Talk about being wild. Come on, Suarez. Remember the mighty England squad in Euro 2016? Even the likes of Wayne Rooney, Harry Kane and Marcus Rashford, the Three Lions were almost impotent all through the game and were beaten flat. Yeah, about that. Iceland, a tiny nation with a population smaller than most cities in the United Kingdom, stunned the world by eliminating England in a dramatic upset. The wild scenes that followed was a sight to behold. At number 17, remember the time a complete stranger got to play in the Premier League? Yeah, me neither. In 1996, Southampton manager Graham Souness, bless his gullible soul, was hoodwinked by a man claiming to be the cousin of George Weah. The mysterious footballer, Ali Dyer, turned out to be a complete imposter. With all the ball skills of a drunken duck, he was subbed off after a hilariously poor 51 minutes, leaving a legacy of one of the most bizarre substitutions ever. At number 16, the World Cup is arguably the biggest competition in world football, but unfortunately it can turn men from heroes to zeros, and this was the case of Beckham. David Beckham, England's golden boy, saw red against Argentina in the 1998 World Cup. A rash kick at Diego Simeone got him sent off, and England crumbles with their World Cup dreams dashed. This led to a series of boos and hate spewed at the midfielder. Well, that still counts as wild, right? Heading into number 15, the 2006 World Cup was primed to head back to Paris, and at the heart of it all was the golden feet of Zinedine Zidane. Zidane, the French maestro, shocked the world in the dying embers of the final, with a headbutt to Marco Materazzi's chest. After a brief verbal exchange, a sad end to a brilliant career, overshadowed by a moment of uncontrolled rage. At number 14, Spanish football fans will never forget this dramatic finish. Deportivo La Coruña were locked in a tight title race with Barcelona on the final day of the 1999-2000 season. In the final minute of injury time, Deportivo were trailing by a point. Then the impossible happened. Roy McKay scored a dramatic brace to claim the win, sparking wild celebrations and sending Deportivo into raptures as champions. At number 13, David Beckham's reputation for bending free kicks into the net is legendary, but one stands out above the rest. In a 1996 Premier League match against Wimbledon, Beckham unleashed a seemingly impossible free kick from a ridiculous angle. The ball curled viciously past the bewildered goalkeeper and into the net, leaving fans and commentators alike speechless. This goal cemented Beckham's status as a dead ball specialist and an icon of the sport. Coming in at number 12, football is a passionate sport, but things can get a little too heated sometimes. Take the infamous Battle of Nuremberg. In the 2006 World Cup, this match between Portugal and the Netherlands descended into a full-on brawl, with players throwing punches and racking up a record number of red cards. It was more like a boxing match than a football game. Not exactly the beautiful game, right? At number 11, Manchester City fans will never forget this heart-stopping moment. The scene, Etihad Stadium, final day of the 2011-2012 Premier League season. The title race is agonisingly close. Manchester United, City's fierce rivals, are neck and neck on points, but City hold the advantage on goal difference. City had previously taken the lead through Pablo Zabaleta before the equaliser from QPR. A strong header from Edin Dzeko was punched and Mario Balotelli somehow recycled the ball and Aguero did the unthinkable, as Martin Tyler exclaimed. Probably the wildest moment in Premier League history. Now, you're probably thinking, wow, can things get any more intense? Oh, you bet they can. Stick around because the top 10 moments are going to blow your mind even more. So as we head into the top 10, we can't talk about wild football moments without mentioning the most controversial of them all, the hand of God. In the 1986 World Cup, the legendary Diego Maradona punched the ball into the net against England. The referee, bless his poor eyesight, didn't see it and awarded the goal. Maradona later claimed it was the hand of God, but it was definitely a moment that sparked outrage and forever changed the World Cup history. Coming in at number 9, Cristiano Ronaldo, known for his exceptional athleticism, scored one of the most aesthetically pleasing goals ever. In 2018 Champions League quarter-final, aerobatically leaping into the air, he unleashed a powerful bicycle kick that rocketed past Juventus goalkeeper Gigi Buffon. Even the opposing fans applauded this incredible feat, showcasing true sportsmanship. At number 8, the 1994 World Cup final between Brazil and Italy went down to penalties. With the score tied, all eyes were on the legendary Roberto Baggio to convert the final penalty for Italy. However, Baggio's shot skyrocketed over the bar, handing the World Cup to Brazil. This heartbreaking miss remains one of the most iconic moments in World Cup history. At number 7, goalkeepers are supposed to be the calm heads in the back, but Jens Lehmann decided to throw a tantrum for the ages. In 2007 Champions League final, the Arsenal goalie inexplicably charged out of his box and made a reckless challenge, earning a straight red card. His outburst left his team a man down in the most crucial match of the season, a wild moment that definitely cost Arsenal their most elusive trophy. At number 6, yes, the Gerrard slip. A moment etched in the hearts and nightmares of Liverpool fans. With the Premier League title within their grasp, in 2014, Steven Gerrard, the club legend, made a seemingly innocuous slip that allowed Chelsea to score. The momentum shifted and Liverpool's championship dreams were shattered. A heartbreaking moment for any football fan to witness. At number 5, the 2014 World Cup semi-final between Brazil and Germany witnessed a historic thrashing. Germany demolished Brazil 7-1, a shocking result that left the home crowd devastated and stunned the world of football. This match remains a painful memory for Brazilian fans and a symbol of German dominance in that tournament. At number 4, footballers are supposed to be role models, but Eric Cantona decided to channel his inner Bruce Lee in 1995 after being subjected to relentless abuse from a fan. Cantona launched a shocking flying kick straight into the stands. He was sent off, banned for months, but the image remains a controversial yet unforgivable wild moment in football history. At number 3, sometimes football throws you a curveball, or in this case, a whole stadium of them. The 2005 Champions League final saw Liverpool trailing AC Milan 3-0 at halftime. All hope seemed lost, but then, in a display of pure fighting spirit, Liverpool clawed their way back to 3-3 draw, eventually winning the trophy on penalties. This incredible comeback, dubbed the Miracle of Istanbul, is a testament to the never say die spirit of football. Coming in at number 2, the 2010 World Cup quarter-final between Uruguay and Ghana was a nail-biter. With the score tied at 1-1 after extra time, Ghana was awarded a penalty in the dying seconds. As Dominic Adeyemi headed the ball towards the goal, Luis Suarez, Uruguay's striker, instinctively used his hand to block the shot on the line. He was sent off for a red card, but in the process saved his team from conceding a goal. Asamoah Gyan stepped up to take the penalty, but his shot missed, sending the match to penalties, which Uruguay eventually won. But could you imagine the nail-biting drama in both nations? And coming in at number 1, this moment was truly a whirlwind one. The 1986 World Cup saw the legendary Diego Maradona weave his magic against England. Maradona received the ball in his own half, then proceeded to embark on a dazzling solo run, dribbling past half the England team before slotting the ball home. It's a goal that defies description, a moment of pure individual brilliance that cemented Maradona's status as a footballing god. And as you would expect, wild scenes ensued. And that's it for our top 20 wildest football moments. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more blasts from the beautiful games past.